can hear but barely, but that's all right. That again, big up on yourself, people. People with on IG, people with on Facebook, people with on YouTube, big up on yourself. And I don't know how to educate me. Sure, this is where we, the official agents of the universe, get educated on topics surrounding sex, relationship, and BEAL. Um,
Pablo, turn up your microphone a little bit. Hold on. The thing they
listen,
our art fear audio drone we out in our way. Too much I'm not sure if you have on a headphone, but the microphone open and I think the speaker too.
Ufa.
Well the name was say O or zero.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Now I just yeah. When you can hear me now?
Yeah man, you're clear. So go on.
All right, cool. Let's say a word. Gifted one regulating in a few. I think they must say, a headphone would be good because the surrounding noise kind of drowning us out. That said, big up everybody again. Richie, how was your week?
Tiring.
Tiring.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tiring honestly, bro. Been working. Tired for work. Need a rich old white woman, you know.
Ja. Know them with it. Know them with it. Ati, big up yourself. That if you're dead, can't see you. But I mean, I guess she's not there.
Yeah.
Gifted one. Gifted. Big up yourself. What on? How's the night?
Not bad, not bad. Work is a bit stressful, but I'm getting there.
Which is right. Which is right. Which is
Which
right.
is right.
Just want
Online
to say
to be
hello.
rough.
Repeat that.
I said it's online teaching, so it's going to be rough.
Oh, so you're a teacher.
Yes, I am.
Oh, good, good, good. Just make sure that Tiffany not catch you. Um, I mean, would they
Click
have to talk
click bang
about,
bang. Big up yourself.
would they have to talk about long distance relationship? Long distance relationship. You understand? Somebody said to me, say if you're in it, if you're in it and take two steps back and still in it, a long distance relationship that too. At you, Richie?
What you say?
Somebody said if you're in it as a man and take two steps back and still in it, a long distance relationship that tell you. At you?
Yeah man. From you know the in front of you. Little long. Probably you sound low. I just your microphone. I just tap it by your thing.
Oh, mine? Or
Yeah, you. Cause you still have music I play for some reason, but I don't know why.
hold on there. You can hear me better now?
Yeah, we are here, yeah.
Yeah, you know, say. Yeah, you hear me better now.
All
Wait there.
right, see there? Yeah, man, way better.
All right, no say a word. No say a word. I don't need to sit there where you have to talk directly to the in piece or you're not gonna hear me. But
Okay.
yeah, as you said, people with up on IG, big up on themselves. First question we want to run with. 'Cause we don't get the big up, we don't get the greetings, and we don't introduce a panel member. You don't know we have John Prayer, Richie Soprano, Imperfect Natalia, and Anonymous. You see me one little guest panelist where definitely want to give her point of view on the whole long distance relationship. That said, first question may I put on the board is what is your take? What's your take on long distance relationship, Richie?
Honestly, something was really rough. It hard for do. I mean, as being someone where I can't say I have not tried it before. I have. I
Okay.
mean, as a younger youth, I mean, I that have to do. I remember me to college in America. All times it failed, never worked out. Would recommend it. I'm not me would recommend it personally. I'm not gonna say a nonsense, but
Okay.
you have to, brother, me no know. You have to have some level of patience. You have to trust yourself, trust the person where you're there with. All sort of shit, man. Make you bother, yeah, man. That too stressing, yeah, man. The world stressed already. It's a COVID a be too bad already.
I swear. Ati, imperfectly Natalia, your take on the whole something. Eh? Sound like Sharon, I come to you, Mike.
Blood clot. Caller.
Ati,
Caller, how you there? Hattie, how you there?
I think she's not.
I don't
Um,
think she's there.
Gifted. Your take on something there. Cause Adi say I tried it, it rough, and a something for do, and a something for do long.
Well, going to be difficult, as you said. It's going to be difficult, but it takes patience. If you have patience, it's not impossible. Many persons think that it takes it takes a whole lot out of you because
Mhm.
with the person being at a distance, you're going to have to spend extra time. You have to make up for it. You both are busy, so you're going to have to schedule the time, schedule how to be together, and sometimes it's going to be sticky, but it is possible.
Well, see,
It
click,
is
click, bang,
possible.
bang. They are the best relationship that she can keep three more. What? Come back.
She
Three
can't
one
keep
time.
three. She can't keep three one time, and her
The
vagina
rest
can
of our
get some
vagina.
rest. I mean, it does make sense. She can
Does
schedule.
make
She
sense.
can schedule the boom boom sessions.
I mean, I mean, for me, I think it can work if people really and truly want it to work.
Want
You
it to
understand?
work, right?
But it's a very tricky. It's sticky in the sense where why I don't even know what to say because as we continue the conversation, hopefully we can get some answers to
Bad man,
what might
hear me I
might
say.
there. Huh? What you say?
Hear me I say. Is it for
Wait.
me? Is it for
Mm,
me? And me's a man when afraid for talk.
yeah.
Bad man, sex is important to me in my life. You understand me I say? And it's a sex for me. It's the not having enough sex for the multiple weeks. Like Casey has said, there must be a plan to make it short distance. I've done it. Would do it again because I like my space, but I also want to know the person is reachable when I physically need touch. See that right there, so me not that right there, so to me it sound like a long distance relationship, but not really.
Yeah.
Because to me, when we consider long distance relationship,
Yeah.
is bruv, on maybe get to see one another maybe every two
Every
months or something like dog on the fur type of me not
that
talk
is
about
the
mobile to Kingston. Mobile
that
to
is the
Kingston are
front
easy thing.
that is the front tight hotel.
From
Yeah,
from
tight,
from one from
tight.
one country to a different country. That's what they call a long distance relationship.
Yeah, that me call long
That
distance
is
relationship.
what you call long distance.
Yeah,
If you're living in the same country, that's not long distance.
no,
No,
They
but
are
no.
they are
what
they are. It's possible to see them for like 1 day or 2 day or at the end of a month. But
mhm.
long distance relationship. Long,
When we have it,
my sister said once you need a plane ride, that's what they call long distance
Oh, once
relationship.
you
yeah,
need a free
man.
ride. But given let me question this. Given COVID, no. Given COVID, no. If you're not living with your partner and you're not going to see that partner for 3 days because of the lockdown, that's not a long distance relationship.
No,
No, man.
I
A
don't.
little,
Not, no.
you call that a little mileage relationship.
That's a mileage relationship.
Yeah, little mileage.
Well, me just ask, you see me?
Yeah, one day at Jamaica, you're right. Yeah,
Say
but
Every,
they say if
one
you're there a
per,
every two
place like
months,
that,
no
so
bad.
say one person lives in Jamaica and the other one lives in California.
That's foreign, enough.
Exactly my point. That is what you
boy,
call a long distance
boy,
Even say
relationship.
that
Florida,
that
Florida
that
one
if
45-minute flight,
that if not gonna work for me, cause from Florida to California still long. That not gonna work for me, cause the time zone different. The time zone
Florida to
difference over there say
Florida to
kill you.
Kingston one 45-minute flight. That
Bad
can't work.
man, bad man. Listen, if me ever I'm in California,
Mm-hmm.
Zane,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and take a flight, go over there. Zane,
yeah.
you see when fear body prime and ready, me want sleep. Low me out.
Well,
Shall
see,
keep me out of our house.
click, click,
The,
bang, bang
the,
for the way after
the
lock.
anticipation and the wait
Huh?
will
Go again.
make sleep be a dream. The
Repeat that, please.
anticipation, the
Uh-huh.
anticipation and the long wait
Mm-hmm.
that you stayed so long before seeing the person is
Mm-hmm.
going to make sleep be non-existent. You're literally being
Okay,
pent
okay.
up
Just like I
for.
was saying, come I said the anticipation. I make you pre-ejaculate.
Exactly, that's my point.
Me
There's no
think
such
charge.
thing as sleep when you see them because you've been waiting for a very long time to finally see
Hey,
them.
Pop,
So
she
no
don't know
So
me,
sleeping,
you know.
no sleeping, no
Pop,
sleeping now happen until them
she
left.
know. Pop, she don't know about me, you
exactly.
know. She don't know about me, you know.
Now man, Richie Jabba
Oh,
sleep
you
anyway.
know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Catch now, look a car over there say, I silent for too long. I see what
See,
going.
so Casey, I say I've dated overseas, and the distance wasn't the reason why it ended. But there must be some long/short term plans to make it short distance, which makes sense. You understand? So if there's no plan eventually where I got turn the long distance relationship in a something short, Problem that. Problem that. Yeah, yeah, seasonal girl then, or seasonal man. So you come around at a particular season, and that's it. But say for instance, let me question this. Say for instance, you are you're in a relationship. At you come back, or you still gone? You're in a relationship, and it's a case where your partner have to then leave for say school purposes or work purposes.
Exactly.
Does that
You,
relationship continue as it was
but
before?
it is basically looked at the same long distance relationship. You're together, but your partner works in the States. It's still a long distance relationship.
No,
But
I
at
know,
least,
but I am
but
saying, is it seen
mm,
as the same where you would see somebody overseas getting a relationship with them by way of social media, as opposed to, you having your partner then leaves wherever you guys call home to call somewhere else home?
it
Does it continue
continues.
on the
Yes,
same
it
footing,
continues.
or does it deplete? Because I want to ask a question,
It continues. It's
It
all
continue.
in the two persons who want it to work. If one person wants it to work and the other one is not reciprocating the same energy,
Yeah,
well, it's going to fall apart. You just have to have equal ground with both persons.
I get that. I get that. So with that said, let me ask this, Richie. Do you think
Mm.
having friends with benefit is cheating in a long distance relationship?
Why you want me out to be the bad guy, right?
No, I'm just saying, given that sex is something that
Why,
it's prominent among
bro?
relationship.
Listen to me. Listen
It's
to me.
a key component in relationship.
I will say it to you again. Every long distance relationship I have
The old
or
man thing
had
then.
or attempted to try
Mm-hmm.
failed miserably
Why did it
because
fail?
why did it fail?
Yes.
Because sex is a vital part of my life
Mm-hmm.
and I cannot help myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I called it a day and tell them say, yo, this not gonna work because
So you have no self control then?
me,
Yes.
me have self control.
No, man. If you had self control,
When
it
me
could have
asleep,
worked.
when me
Yeah.
No,
asleep.
man. No,
Exactly. If
man.
you have self
You need to
control, you
have
can't
self
wait.
control in sleeping and in waking.
You see, the
It's
thing is,
called self
ladies need
No,
to
control.
all
It's up
right,
understand
to
no, all right,
you.
all right. Be
waiting on
honest, all right. To
sex
be
It's
honest,
up
different
to
for
you.
waiting on
it's
sex for men and
no,
women.
hold on. All right,
Go ahead.
let me explain something to you. You see, this are the part that which part you have to be honest to
Of course,
yourself,
it's
and you have to know what
considered
work for
cheating.
you. And you have to know what work for you. Me, I telling you straight, a long term relationship would maybe now like I'm much older now than then. Them days when me I talk about in my early 20s, me in a college. Come on, they are college them days. You know, you do your thing. You walk around, you see women from all different countries, all shape, size, whatever it be. And you say blood
Yeah,
clot. More I explore. You see
yeah.
me? So at that point in time, it's like, yo, bruh, no, this not gonna work.
Then don't put yourself in a relationship if you know you're going to be
Oh,
window shopping left, right, and center.
oh
If
no,
you're
Basically,
going
that's
to
why
window
no,
shop left, right,
no,
and
that's why I'm
center,
telling
well,
say
put
me honest
yourself
to
in a
myself.
relationship.
You
That's why I'm
have
telling you.
you have this agreement with this female to provide you with a regular pum pum with no attachment because you have your
No,
woman overseas.
that's cheating.
No man, that's not
My
cheating.
mother say, well, you don't know what hurt you.
No.
Jaja,
And then when the female do the
Jaja.
same thing to the male and they feel like we're going to
When me,
have heart
when
attack
me
in the
do,
But
brain.
when me
we
don't
can't
know, won't hurt me.
When the
we have
females do the
established
same
on
thing to
this show,
the
that what
males
we
have a
don't
heart
know
attack in
won't
their
hurt us.
brain.
When me don't know, won't hurt me.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's what y'all think. That
No,
is what you men think. Other day somebody asked, is it worse when a female cheats or when a man cheats?
A female cheat, heart attack reach.
female cheat, automatic. We go through that.
Them
So
girl,
then
them
what?
wicked,
So then why would
them
it be?
wicked.
So then why would it be okay? Why would it be okay for on the man's end? That's nonsense. They can't expect the same. If you can't take it, don't give it. If you
That's
can't take it, don't give it.
that's going to be a topic. But yes,
If
um,
you can't
But
take it, no give it.
see, Casey, I say there's no regular sex with no attachment. Something
yeah,
goes on.
that
Yeah,
needs to be a
something goes
topic
on,
one
yeah,
night.
man. Oh man,
Which
make sure you know.
you have
Something
to
goes
be. There must be some attachment. You can't just jump in, get off, get out. I know men can get in, get off, get out, but
You have some
females,
what?
that's not possible for
You have some
no
woman
sir.
out there. You have someone out there with worse than man right now. Me can tell you that personally. Me can
Because
tell you
they've
that
been no.
personally.
the females who become like that, it's
Mhm.
females who have gotten tired of men trying to be players. So fine, you learn the tricks of the trade and do the same tricks of the trade and
No,
then
enough
them
of them
start
one
crying like
man.
girls. You know, do you
Well,
know
well,
that
well,
most
well,
do
if,
you
well,
know
if
that
that Johnny.
most females do you know that most
Problem.
females behave
Uh-huh.
the way they behave because of a male? Most females.
No,
I
but most
mean,
males
but
behave the way
most
that
males
they
behave to
behave
it
because I'm a
because
female.
I'm a female.
Yeah,
Everybody, it's a
it's an
twisted,
endless
fucked up.
cycle right
It's a
now.
twisted, fucked up cycle where happening.
It's
I
an
just
endless
somebody like me
cycle
say
right
again. It always comes back to this one thing:
What?
being
Eh?
true to yourself. No, no,
now. Yeah,
no. Being true to yourself, knowing say you can do something and
yeah.
you do it, or knowing that you cannot do something and you leave it alone. Me personally,
Right.
me know say for instance, me can't do a long distance relationship, so I
If
leave
you
it
want
alone.
if you want somebody, trust me, they will rearrange your
No
molecules
man,
and
you
change your mind.
can't want somebody so much, man.
It is all in what you want. If you know you want the person, if you know you want the person, people know what they want to do.
Yeah.
If they do something, it's what they want to do. It's a choice.
I get
It's
up
a
this.
choice. You choose to cheat. You cheat. You choose to look for the woman down the road. You choose to have a second woman on the side. It's a choice.
Not
This is the thing
necessarily.
about me that I don't understand.
So,
Of course, it's a choice.
a man never tell you say
If you
pum pum
have a
love never
woman,
happen.
if you have a woman and
Mhm.
you see something freaky and you want to try it, you know, go to your woman and tell her say you want to try it, you know, go to somebody else and try it
Then,
with them. That
then
don't make no
suppose,
sense.
suppose,
It's
suppose she said no.
it's
Wala, 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 wala,
Suppose
wala,
say
wala.
you want to do it.
Suppose she said no. Suppose she said no.
then
If
either
suppose
if
if
she
Then
says
at
no,
that point,
if she says no, you have a
uh
choice to go because if you want that
no, I no
and
try.
she's
See, I
not, no
force
no
my
no no
hand
no
them
no no
time.
no
I want,
no
I want you do it to me.
no
But
no
all right
no
then,
no
think of
such
that in
thing.
the same way where enough Jamaican man bonfire pan eating pum pum.
yeah.
Then the
Exactly.
force them, I force the woman and forget road now.
Listen,
But
Okay,
man.
I
when I
don't
force
put
the
that
woman
up.
every time one
Question.
want
Yeah,
head.
I no
Really need
Because
to
choice.
ask
males
a
want to
question
eat,
then,
because
because
male doesn't have sex and want head, something wrong.
no, me need to
What I
ask a
mean?
question there. Only if a girl at Jamaica say eat it and the whole of them something there. And them no
Look,
virgin to having their vagina eaten, but every Jamaican man I said them not eat front. Them need to show me how which
Brenda, if
Jamaican
you fall
man
like,
wear one fairy suit, I go around with condensed milk in my back pocket.
No,
I eat
man,
the
man,
whole of
I
the
try to
front.
convince myself. I'm aware of the fact. Somebody texting
Or
us,
am I
Carla
or
trying to
squatty?
convince herself.
Or Roman raisin.
Click click bang bang say anonymous makes men cheating sound like them use them brain. Them not think about it.
I no
Let
lie.
me
I
think
no lie.
about it.
You get that?
just do it.
That was
Yeah, we just
Instagram.
Exactly my
that.
point.
But
Listen,
again,
for
And then
me,
if the
a
woman
long
doesn't
distance
see, if
relationship, me not say where I mean I definitely don't think I can be in a long distance relationship. I was in one
why?
before
I will
and
fuck off of
it
I don't know, I'm clarifies.
it just really wasn't working. It really wasn't working.
I
Why?
want the happening
And
night.
for your peace of mind and your sanity, you just can't do them someday.
I want the happening in
Why?
a long distance relationship.
I mean, I think you want with that.
Talk,
That,
man. Why does it,
you already
what's the sense, man? You're teaching and you're being taught,
John
so
no case
talk.
here. Really case here? Wanna see what case I say in the chat?
I'll rest the
Okay,
man
yes,
down
sir.
here eat the poems when you can't stand it.
Hey, mine still a area.
Hey.
Mine still a area.
Uh,
Mine.
But as you said earlier too, we need to explore things before we jump in a relationship. Sexual
Before you
boundaries
jump in it,
must be
decide what you
discussed.
want to do and what you don't want.
Yeah, which is right. Which is right.
That is why communication comes in. That's why you call it courting. So you can learn the person, the good, bad, and the ugly. What you will accept, what you will not accept. Boundaries, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So if you want that, this is not the person you want.
Which detail you need? Click click bang bang.
the long distance relationship details. So it went like this.
What not talk about? Listen, you know that no man. You have been
Anyways, no,
today.
in all honesty though,
I
like
can't
it
go through this.
almost did cause the relationship to end because I mean you kinda differ. Why you tear the eye? And yeah, look upon it say I I mean on my end I was depressed in a
Pablo,
sense.
Pablo, Pablo.
On my end, I was kind of depressed, right?
Yeah, you
And
know what that.
you
You
kind
know
of
what that.
get, why don't you just shut up? You kind of become obsessed about what the other person is doing, all them kind of stuff. Especially if you were living with the person before, and it never started out as a long distance relationship, and then it become one, and it kind of get you depressed and them shit there. So I realize it's not really for me. It's really not for me.
Yeah, man, it's
I
not for
think
the
Yolanda would agree.
it's not for the faint-hearted.
Nope.
Basically.
Nope, it's not. It's really something that's not for the faint-hearted, to be quite honest. And all right, but don't the fuck, man. Not be serious. But it's not for the faint-hearted. Reason being why, like me say, if you're a person that I've been learning about different things when it comes to relationships and love language and different types and things like those. And if it's a person who require touch, you see me I say, and you require companionship and things like those, cell phone talking and Skype and all them something there, it's not going to always work. It's not going to lead necessarily to cheating, But come on, let's be honest. We're human beings. Your mind gonna start stray. You may make a phone call and the person not answer, and then your mind start wonder everything. Yeah, may I agree with your call that say, let me ask you a name. Tell me a name because me I say, me I
Scholar
say,
gifted.
them,
Scholar
Kalawa?
gifted.
Gifted, all right, gifted. May I agree with you? If you really want a person, that you'll try your very best to make it work. But on a real note, like what Casey I say, if there's no end in sight to where to say, okay, by 2022 of June, we know say we're gonna be in at the same place, or we're gonna be in at the same country, whereas maybe you there town and me there Spanish town or wherever it want be, we know so we can see ourselves every other day, or we can maybe link up on the weekend and we go out have a date, we
Every
come home
other
and
day.
stay over your house or something like that. You understand me? I
Between
say, then
between the days of
really
Wednesday
and truly,
and Friday.
what the use feet? Why I'm really do this? If we can put an end date in sight, whereas we're going to be in the same place where we're gonna have physical touch and all them something or whatever it want to be, then to me I'm not saying it's going to be a waste of time, but to me it's a waste of time.
It would have drive
If
me
we
crazy.
if we if we can put an end date on it, it to me it would be a waste of time. No matter how bad I want that person, it not gonna work out for me. And then it's a fall in the category of, yo, you know what? I love you and all of that and the third, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
So can you imagine
Mm-hmm.
persons who can see them one another still a stress out hell, still a get jealous, still a answer the phone, still not answer the phone, still a make persons jealous, and at the end of the day, it's almost the same thing. It's the same response.
Hmm.
You call them phone, you can't get them. We're going to have you assuming what are they doing, who them talking to, you why they not answer them phone. You want to meet them at half a tree, they can't get you half a tree, they can't do that no, them can't do that no. It's basically the same thing. But still you're with them. So
I
what's
know
the
that.
difference? So what's the difference?
I
I think
think the difference
Being
is,
being it what? Because there's distance.
yeah,
yeah,
all right. So,
it's
for
more
example,
anxiety.
One is
More
reachable and
yeah,
one
anxiety is applied to
is
that situation once
But it's
distance is
still
applied.
anxiety. Anxiety. There's no
All right.
less anxiety and more
No, all
anxiety.
right,
It's
hold
the
on.
same anxiety.
Hold on, hold on.
Anxiety is
All right.
anxiety.
Hold on. No, let me show you the difference. When me I try to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for instance, me they have a relationship whereas I was in college in Florida. My girlfriend lived in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She would be one like should I call me and probably not get me? Mine is right, but probably never had no fuckery at the time yet. You see me I say? And should I call me and not get me and she'll be like, yo, want me to call it earlier? Yeah, me did in a class or something like that, or whatever it want be. And then I realize that the more and more it I go, and the more and more she start doubt me with certain things. To me, it's like this: when when you see somebody maybe every other day or something like that, you can maybe have a conversation or looking at them face and see certain things or whatever it want to be. People, a phone call easy if you go around in a phone, it easy if you tell lie through a phone call, because you now see somebody facial expression, the eye shifty, certain things like that. So the level of anxiousness different because now them have a new set of friend. You don't know who them they're on. You don't know who them really apart. In opposing to if them did the, let's say, Mobie, you can go Mobie and you can get fit meet and greet who them a deal with, so you can kind of make a judge, a judgment, or whatever it may be. So to me, the level of anxiety difference because now them in a whole different circle. You don't know what them a do. None tall, none tall. I mean, that's some to me. As me that
You
put it.
you don't know what they're doing in the states, and when they're apart from you, near you, you still don't know what they're doing.
so is it
True.
is it
You call them on the phone over there, you don't get them. It leaves you assuming what are they doing. You live down here, you call them on the phone, you don't get them, you're still assuming what they're doing.
But you see,
You
if
see
you and
that?
them live together, they must come home.
You think?
Yeah. If you
You
know,
think so?
no, but if you no,
I
but if
say,
you
oh,
not
so
come
hold
home
on.
and they
I
say
say, you
done.
think?
No, but if
I
me
say, you
and
think?
you live together, no, but
Uh
wait,
huh.
no. If me and you live together and me I
Right.
call you early and me now get you,
Mm-hmm.
and then me can get for tackle you about it when you come home because you just decide that you now come home till the next morning. We not live
Exactly my
together.
point.
No, but we don't live together. Oh, what kind of mad party shop? We not live together. Mm-mm. Pack up. Not a party shop around here. What kind of now come home? I don't know about the plan for not come home. Madness. Mm-mm. Nobody
Hey,
come back.
Rule. Big up yourself.
Let me
Trouble.
know. Let me say from now.
But what may I say is it that people fall in love? All right. I kind of distinguish few situations.
1 second, I'm sorry. 1 second. Julian
Facts.
up on YouTube.
Facts.
Long distances are people who want to
Yo.
cheat in peace.
All
Yeah,
right.
me G.
Right,
See it, me
right.
G. See it there. Yeah.
You know, another
Well,
quick tidbit. I know two married people. One live in the US and one live in Turkey. And I'm like, how? Houseway?
It's the same thing as a long distance
no.
relationship.
That's why me do want establish,
All right. So hold on a
long
second. So
distance.
hold on
Go
a
on the
second.
gifted. That's why me do want
Hold on.
establish. Long distance, is it that you guys started close by each other, then the distance came in between, or it started as a long distance relationship? Because really and
Some
truly, if it started as a long distance relationship, you don't really love the person, you love the idea of the
You
person,
love
but
the
you don't
idea
know
of
the
the
person.
That's
person.
true. That's a very good
You
point.
don't know the person.
You
Yeah,
love the
because
idea of the
as
person who you
much
think
as
they
say
are.
it has to have a term where it can come to end. It can't just go on and on and on.
It
Where
can't go
does the
on and
affection
on.
come in?
There must be some meeting in between. There must be getting
Drop
to
the
know each
calling
other
link there.
face to
Yo.
face in between.
Oh, man, drop it.
Let me show you something. All right. You see thing there? You see our Virgin Pablo?
Mm-hmm.
Remember saying, he married, and him live in a one different state from him wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the distance with them there, sometime it can be considered long distance because the flight time is like maybe 3-4 hours away, even though at the
Listen, if me live in a
same
one
country
state
we live
and
in.
in a one different state, a long
You
distance
see
that
me?
A
That
long
long.
distance done. Yeah,
And
because
and
I'm not
when
practicing
and
till you
when
guys
try
come
do, what him try do is this. Him try take it up and fee himself and make sure say at least every 2 weekends out of the month,
around. Mm-hmm.
him dead for at least 2 days. And then she have fear time where she may take a 3 to 4 day and they are film side. You see me I say? Now him a complete film career and she a complete schooling and everything. By the time them done, them decide to get together. So them have a plan for meet back at point A. You
Yeah.
see me I say, which to me I always ask him I say, bro, how your money sometime? And him I say, brother, like we have a plan for come back to that point here, and we fly out and see each other regularly and that and the third. So you understand that to me
We have
can
to. We
work.
have to.
Yes,
Well, there
that
has
to
to
me
be
can
a
work.
plan. You can't just be going on long
Yeah,
distance
there
and
has
there's
to be
no
a
plan.
plan.
There has to be a plan. It doesn't
You
make
have
sense to
some
be
people
going on,
though.
going on, going on, and there's no plan to say, hey, we're going to meet at this point, or hey, you're going to come to the States for like summer, or I'm going to come down to to Jamaica for like Christmas, and we're going to spend time. There has to be some plan to spend time together. It doesn't make sense to have a long distance relationship and there's
Hey,
separation completely.
plot
Listen,
twist.
the same
Yeah.
couple.
Go on, no, go on, Ati, go on.
No, me I said the same couple of me that I mentioned before. One living in the US and one living in the Middle East. They
Mhm.
literally have no intention of moving back in together. So them just
See,
want cheap in peace.
Man, you
them
party.
just want to do
Man,
what
you
them are doing in peace.
party.
Them want
Yeah,
cheap.
man.
Man,
They
you
have
dead.
a
Man, you
child together.
party.
The man actually come from the Middle East and the woman come from the USA, and she and the daughter live in the USA. This is somebody when we did meet at Panama, one girl. And like she said, yeah, my dad lives in Turkey. And I say, oh, is he like, so you guys live there partly? And she's like, oh no, I go visit, but my mom doesn't really visit. Me I said, John, no babes, and just I tell you that then. So you
You know
say,
that tell you that
I'll me
friend.
get chopped. I'll me get chopped because me they I believe it say them still married.
Yeah, man, you get chopped, man. You get chopped right there, so, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
so long it take if you realize you get chopped. Years, because years ago that I realized that
Exactly.
yeah, man, you get
All
chopped,
right.
man.
Say for instance, you
I'm
have
gonna
a
be
partner,
them
right?
born.
You have
yeah.
a partner, and they have the opportunity to go study in the States. You both live in Jamaica, and you've been together for some time, and they have the opportunity to go study in the States, and it's going to be 5 years, or probably more, because they know how crazy studies are. Now, would you still be able to be with the partner with them being at long distance, or would you not be able to continue the relationship? You've been with them for more than a year, and they got a scholarship to go to the States to study. No, you don't know how long the studies is going
Which
to be. Hey,
hold on
hold
there.
on,
Hold on.
hold on.
Okay.
There
Go
has
on, go
been,
on,
hold
go on.
on, there has been physical touch all along. They have
Okay.
been spending time together all along. So, yeah, there's a plan. He's going to
All right.
study and you're staying here. What's your thought on
This
that?
is the important part of the question there.
Mm-hmm.
Where you put? Which state him a go?
Oh my.
He's going to
Uh,
the States. You're in
no man,
Jamaica.
no. We need that. No, we need a state. Cause here we go. And if I go if I go like a place like Arkansas, Louisiana, then no good. See if I go somewhere like Florida, New York, California,
California.
yeah man, he get fuck.
Chop, you get chop.
Chop get chop. But no, but as serious note
But
though,
why would you
I
choose
had a
that?
I had a
There
situation
is
like that.
no.
I had a situation very similar to what you just explained a while ago. The one that I spoke about earlier was very similar to that. We were together before I went to school abroad, and it still never worked out. It
But it's a
deteriorated.
commitment. You just have to have a commitment. Make a commitment.
Listen, my
What
take
he's
my take
saying.
on studies,
He
my take
sounds
on studies
stressed.
is that it can be stressful.
My
My
sister still don't write us so. My sister still don't write us so. She know me. My brother-in-law that him know me. Them will tell you it not gonna work. It not gonna work.
what you say a while ago, Orlando?
No, me I say studying can be very stressful. See,
Jaja.
and it being stressful, people might have ways in which they sorry about that,
De-stress.
address their stress.
Mm-hmm.
And let me stop talk before I can't sleep and I'm on a
Keep
bed
going,
tonight.
man.
Big up
Keep
on
Chop.
yourself,
going.
people.
Me get chop, you know. Chop,
Who
me
get
get
chopped?
chop.
Who get chopped?
No, sir.
Trouble.
You're talking like it's impossible. It is not impossible.
No,
No,
I'm
it's
not
not
saying it's
impossible. You know,
impossible, you
it's
know.
the difficulty that comes with it because in
It's
the
going to
same
be
study way,
difficult, but
at
you're making
7 months,
yourself in the head to say yes.
me did live at France for 7 months. That was a mighty long time.
So, me and you attack?
Huh?
Me and you were in attack with the long distance?
We are thought, bro.
Where you at about? You say France. You did go France before me and you there?
No.
No.
So I went. So I mean, I said,
Hey,
hey,
So what
hey, my
the
friend,
kind of long
my
distance relationship
friend.
if you have? What would the box that are going on? Man, I
People,
understand.
people. Wanna see what I go on? People, wanna see what I go on?
And
People,
the
wanna see what I
studies
go
where
on?
we are
no,
talk about, me
Wanna
and
see what
bring
I
it
go
up
on?
back, and I say
Lord, Claude,
studies.
people, wanna see what I go on?
Yeah,
big up
it's
yourself, Asia, Billy. Big up yourself.
People, let me alone there and see what I go on. Wanna see,
Big
wanna
up
see what I
yourself.
go on? Wanna see what I go
All
on?
right. So hypothetically, I
Yeah.
have a friend.
Call yeah, cause problem. There people in life in the call yeah, cause problem. Got
I
you,
am
got
being a
you.
good girl. I am being a very good girl.
But you say hypothetical.
Okay. So hypothetically,
Hypothetically,
yes, hypothetically,
hypothetically.
Yeah.
dear Lord in heaven. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So
Father be thy name.
there's a person who meets a person on YouTube. They start talking on YouTube.
YouTube.
I
Yes,
know Travis you meet.
YouTube. Hold on, no man.
Yeah. Go like,
Like Travis.
Oh my God. It's a connection, instant connection because of, let's say, poetry. The person write a poetry piece to their edit and they enjoyed the poetry piece.
yeah.
So they started talking and they moved it from YouTube to Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And since they've been on Instagram, it's been a getting to know you stage.
Mm-hmm.
And during the getting to know you stage, they decided that, hey, I like you and you like me. So let's see where this can go. Now, only to find out that one lives in Jamaica and the other one lives in California.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they talk about everything, like literally everything. Everybody they chit chat with, everybody they communicate with, they talk about everything. What they like, what they dislike, what they do not appreciate, what their kinks are, what is their flaws and everything and all. Now, twice a week they do video call on Instagram. Twice a week. Every day they do call though. So you have video calling and then
Say
you
video
have
call. I
regular
do go
calling. So
I do go
Jesus,
session that.
have
Yeah,
mercy.
I do go session that. I do go
Say
session
have
that.
mercy.
Do go session that. Yeah.
So intimacy is involved.
Yeah.
Intimacy is
Do go
involved.
session, you know.
Dear Jesus in heaven, will you listen and stop blushing?
All right, I'll behave
Gosh,
myself.
good. So they have been together now for a year, 1 year, and
Mhm.
7 months. Jealousy has been involved because of one person being jealous of another person, or insecurities has been involved. There have been fights, there have been quarrels, there have been disagreements like in a normal couple. But they are still going fine. They have made plans to meet, even though it's going to be difficult. Now, one person don't have FIDEM passport yet, and the other one is quite fine. Now, when it's night time, they literally call each other and sleep and go to bed on the phone.
Oh, that's so
So there's
sweet.
always constant communication. Every time, 10 o'clock, bedtime, they both go to bed together on the phone, sleep straight through the night,
I
get
like
up
that
in the
relationship,
morning,
yeah.
get up, you have
that's
work,
so like when me
okay, I
usually have
have
free
work.
night.
They talk about
Dr. Eva,
futuristic
Dr.
things.
Eva, big up yourself, but behave yourself.
That time, that's it.
They
Case
do
if I
talk
behave
about
myself.
almost everything. When it's birthdays, they celebrate the birthdays virally. When it's whatever, they celebrate it virally. The day they met, there was a anniversary get together because one person buys something for one person in their country and another person buys something for the person in their country.
Carla, you can tell, say I
One
used to.
person engraved the jewelry for
Kind of
one in
figure out
their
the part.
country, the other engraved for the other person in their country.
We kind of figure out say I you at this
They're
point.
having it's no, it's
We
not
gotta
me.
ask you which
No
Carla
son.
book
I'm not
you
your
read that in them.
son. Nope, nope, nope.
Do, you
We
Hold
gotta
on,
do
ask
hold
mix
on,
up
you
the
hold
color.
on, hold on,
who
hold on, hold
who
on.
Do,
diary you read, you know? Cause you have a
do,
time, you know.
do mix up the
You have
color.
time, you have
Do
things,
mix up the color.
you have anniversary date and all sorts of something. That story kind of intricate, you know. By time me if you
Do
tell
mix
that
up the
back,
color.
a Chinese telephone that you know. To have it
Do
down
mix
pat
up.
what thing
Brother,
you say
listen,
that thing
brother.
just it.
Oh, listen, listen. If me fi tell about that story, the story I go in a short as followed. You know, say the other day we had the podcast and I call her come on and she tell we say she and a hombre she meet per IG
And
and
that it.
them do Skype and when them do Skype,
See?
like Dr. Ivy say
And
some Skype back
a
as I go
YouTube
here.
them meet pan. Problem.
Is me
And
I
I
say
can see the
and,
story as
and then me I go say it
in
sound like a youth named Travis where used to depend the a thing where we can't say from the other day. You
gotta big up yourself, yeah.
know, me fuck with them.
Irwagwan. Irwagwan.
Damn.
That no sound bad. But not
Yeah,
tell
that
you
not
lie.
bad, to be honest.
Everything like
It
that,
sounds
always
like a
and
healthy long distance
going
relationship.
to I mean, both of them agree on it. So that's the best
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
back.
Just after I don't know.
The
It,
greatest thing is, as I said, the two of them agree on it. And I mean, as far as it sounds like everything got them have a schedule and everything with them work off on it. Like, listen, what work for you, no must work for you world. But it sounds like it'll work for Uno. The
Yeah.
whole birthday and all them something. They like, we have everything
that
planned
just
out to
sound
a
like
T.
when we did younger and did
The
have free night.
kicker,
too.
the
What I'm
kicker,
trying
the
to tell
kicker
you
to
is
this is, yeah, go on.
what I'm trying to tell you is that it's like a regular relationship. Something one person does something, the other person gets jealous over something, just like
We can
being
never
close by,
we will
whatever,
never
and then
discount it
issues
as
are
not
solved.
a regular relationship, you know. Every relationship is a regular relationship. It's how you make it work for you.
True.
It's exactly my point. That it's all about if one wants it to work, it can work. They've never met. Literally, they've never met, never touched
The
hands,
So
never
someone is
hugged each
asking in
other.
the
caller.
comments if you guys are
Una
still
still there?
together.
Una still there?
Yes,
Oh, sorry. Sorry, the
They
people
are
them
still
still there.
together. Yes, they are still together.
Yeah.
Ribs. Love ribs.
It's regular. They have arguments. They have silent moments where they spend like two or 3 days not talking to each other until one person crack and say I miss you, and then they start talking again, and then they start talking
Sugar
about
booger.
things. Oh, stop!
Sugar booger. I miss you, sugar booger.
And the best part about them is that
Yeah.
during the silence, during whatever when they have disagreements, during the silence, it's like as soon as they start talking back again, it's like they share everything that occurred during the silent moment.
Caller,
So I'm
caller.
saying, what?
I can make a suggestion.
Let's hear
Them send me at the fuck up on the world program, but see
it. No,
me.
sir, you're
I
not
bring,
okay.
See, man. I when me
I
play
bring,
devil's advocate, man, nobody
I
else.
bring, I bring, I bring realistic theories to the
Yes,
table.
man,
So
bring it realistic thing,
I'm
man.
going to
Say the
need. You see
hypothetical.
the
Let's hear it.
person. You see the person that you're hypothetically speaking about.
Yes.
Them have some little program out there now where you can mold some little things out. You can mold a vagina, you can mold, a penis. I
Mm-hmm.
think them need to invest in some of that.
Yes, because you can
Especially
mold
for them video
you
session
got
there.
him, and
For
him
them
can
video
mold
session there.
anything saying go.
Yeah. So you
and
can
and, and,
feel,
and he can have that
yeah,
control over it by way of
me
while
willing. Me willing to start the
Yeah.
GoFundMe account for make this happen. That's how me believe in this right now.
yeah, man, he can
Someone
control it
wants to
from
know
Wi-Fi.
from the comments, are they virgins?
Basically.
Uh, the one in Jamaica is, and the one in the States
So
is as
Carla,
well.
me can ask you a question, Carla.
Okay,
Yes.
Are
so
you
I
there?
mean that kind
Are
of
you them?
takes the
Are you them
pressure
therapist?
off.
Are you them therapist? Are you them
That kind of
therapist?
takes the pressure off the relationship then because there's no sexual need. I think
Mm.
once the
Oh,
man
trust me.
has a
There is
crave,
hey. There is
mhm.
no such thing as being in a relationship and there's no sexual need. Uh-uh. Even a virgin knows that there's going to be a sexual need.
Well, okay.
In no relationship, there's no such thing as not having sexual need.
So
Hey,
that so is that
hey,
so that so is a hood celebrity
what
kind
the
of
girl
virgin.
name was sing walking trophy again? What's she name?
Is a hood
Food
celebrity kind of
celebrity,
virgin.
Yeah,
yes,
it's a hood celebrity.
exactly.
No, we're not talking about that. No, we're not talking about that. No, hold on, we're not talking
Okay,
about that.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
I
That's a
Yeah,
current
it's
so
a
event.
hood celebrity type
when
of
I see them
situation.
run.
Okay.
Orlando, write it down for current events so we don't forget.
No, we need to
Opa
go in next week.
Jesus.
This time around. We have
Opa
both moments.
Jesus. So Carla, me can ask you
Yeah,
a question. So
sure.
you're like their counsel, right? Because it seems like you're helping them through
No,
the
a lot.
situation.
Yes, yeah. Basically, kind of put it like
So
that, somewhat ish.
me would like to assist with the counseling to somewhere along the line
Let's
if they
have
need
go ahead. Let's
additional
hear it.
assistance.
I
No
like
man,
it.
no,
I like it, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. I like when you talk.
no, me not
Go ahead.
really have no more. Me have to go write down my thoughts and we have to go sit down have a pen and paper session. All three
Same
hours,
here.
Yeah. Me have Skype too, Me can reactivate my Skype. Me used to
Um,
use it one time.
come on to the freedom business.
Alright, me I come out in the business.
You
Alright,
reach too far.
me
No,
like,
man. There's no
me
such
like
thing as
helping
far.
people.
There's always comments given, and
But you
there's
know what?
always
Honestly,
wonderful.
me like when me hear it sound like them thing well organized, put together, and
Sometimes them show a schedule. They have it's just like having a regular relationship with
you know what's the
somebody
kicker
that
to this
sit
though?
beside you and hug them. They have issues like that one flirt either that way or that one saying, "Oh, that sounds like a flirting with that person." No, I'm
Dirty
not
Trini
flirting.
man, boy hipper.
They have
You
issues
know what?
and it's just
Yeah,
like
proceed. No, I'm not
No,
surprised that they
hold
break
on.
a
Before you
regular
start, hold on.
relationship.
I don't want to forget this. What me that go say way earlier, probably about 10 minutes ago. The kicker to this relationship would
yeah.
be they come together and then start find out ways that they don't like. You can imagine they with somebody long distance for at least 2 to 3 years. When they finally come together and say blood clot mean love. Me in love like some Romeo and Juliet situation, like me in love, like oh Jesus from the little children them. Just for find out say you left skid mark in the edges. Me not gonna
I
like you after
They,
that,
they,
man.
trust me,
No
they
no, you
man.
already
see,
they
that's
have face issues. They have face issues. They have
and I
face
mean,
issues. Trust me.
and
There's
I
no
mean,
relationship that there's
fishing
no
is
issues.
another thing that one has to worry about. Catfishing.
That again, yeah, that's true. And trust me,
Jaja.
all proof has been shown, and all proof has been shown that two is two and two is two is two.
I mean, that's awesome.
Good night, people.
So
Let's
as I
get
said,
into the current
It can
events can be
happen.
a problem. Me think a long distance relationship would have been a very meaningful conversation, but me not think me get over nothing from it. Me just hear say it can't work.
It can
And
no, but you're
Make
hearing
it on
from
the
someone
lie.
that it can
You
work.
hear say
no,
it
but
can
this a
work.
third person want you from somebody where actually I go to it.
That's how I see Quentin. Something in your eye. So
Ah,
you water and wash it out. They said
but
confession is good for the soul.
which is right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Which is
you know
right.
one little thing
Which
where we
is
call
right.
current events. You can stay on the line. We talk about some things were happening in Jamaica this week where kind of mentionable.
Bad
Both
man.
of which, being that you're a teacher, you heard the Spanish town. I was school teacher. All the
Jonathan
girls out
Grant,
there,
Jonathan Grant. I may agree with him.
the boys them start
man.
wrestling penis at
Yeah,
exam time.
I think the man probably upset so the enough of the look of it and I get I go astray
I
with
get pregnant.
sex. Jonathan Grant is a high school that really redeemed themselves, you know. It was a high school that did not have a good rep a couple years ago. And it
Couple,
really
couple years
no,
ago.
no, I'm just saying, like a couple years ago, them never have a good rep. And from a couple years ago now to now, them have
From
a
in the high
better rep.
school, they never have one.
No, exactly. But them kind of change them reputation. Like it's a high school to actually want to go to know for some students. So that's what I may say, you know, that a him. Enough people look into that say him could have said it in a different way.
No,
Yeah, me
no,
not
no,
disagree. But
no. It could
the man
no. Me
just
not
felt
agree. No, no. There's no other way. You
he's
know our
talking to
problem. You know
students.
our problem now in a society, and this is why our society stay. People think for put on sugar coat and cotton candy everything give everybody. No, sometimes people need to eat
Give it
raw
as it is. Yes.
and cut.
Yes.